a couple of times already, Lee, when England have had to pull their socks up.
I'm sorry about the delay, man. The connection, not even the connection. Not even the connection with him. It's just the camera, it just froze. Like. Sorry about that before. Appreciate everyone that been the poll previously. Not for that. Damn, man. It's still 0-0.
Jordan Henderson. On both sides of the pitch so far tonight. To Rice. Now Luke Shaw. Bellingham. Once again, berating those in front of him, not giving him an option. Saka drifted in field. Foden back to Saka. Support from Shaw outside. Wants to squeeze it for Foden. Stopped by Sabali. Challenge this from India. It's an England throw. India playing at Sheffield United. He actually grew up in France, but his football journey took off at Boreham Wood in the English non-league. He actually played in the same college representative team as Nick Pope. It's so slow when they've got the ball back. Stone's trying to give the ball away cheaply now. Two minds as to who was going to go for that clearance. It was Harry Maguire in the end. It took a deflection now off the Akros. It's going to be an England throw. Spending a lot of time out wide, and that has meant that there's not much in midfield for whoever's on the ball in the back to try and thread a pass through to. So every white shirt that gets it within half a second, the green one comes to close it down. The way to beat that is you need a bit of brilliance on the ball. Somebody running with it, taking a man on and beating someone. It's not happened so far. There's a character who can provide that. Bellingham 2. Here is Jude Bellingham. Trying to keep it in, but not beyond the perimeter of the playing surface. Well, you might recognise him, El Hadj Diouf. He scored goals and caused controversy in equal measure at Bolton, Sunderland, Rangers, Leeds and Liverpool. He is an advisor to Aliou Cisse, and he was stirring it up before the game, accusing England of taking it for granted that they would win tonight. Mendy was just accused by Saka of nudging it to the floor. Pointing the elbow at the referee. See it, sorry, go down.
Interesting.
By Stones, which is another free kick to Senegal. Gallagher to Koulibaly.
Who's gonna win, Senegal or England? Either way, I chose to play to go through.
Leicester City. many years. Vital cog in the Senegal machine. It's on the ball again here. Sis trying to, which was committing England players to make a challenge. So Koulibaly's gone on the outside. It's another road ball into Mendy. Diaz has got it wide again. Mendy. Maybe under pressure from Jill Henderson. Distribution wasn't great. Why they're trying to get it forward to Foden. It's Mendy. Senegal get the ball and moving it around with a little bit more tempo than England have been. Oh, it's a mistake by Saka. He's given away to Ismail Assar. Cutting on that right foot is always a danger sign. It's Diaz.
That's a good save from Pickford still.
First real save of the night. Requires a big hand from the Everton goalkeeper. And it was a second mistake that started the charge towards the England goal.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times now this time. Saka, when they get in the box. That's a cute little ball, that is. And he gets his shot. That's a really good save from Pickford. Pretty close. Strong hand. Quite easily missed that. There's not a lot of distance between shooter and his team to the
It was close.
Dia, good save.
I saw Olivier Giroud do that a little bit earlier on tonight. Into the ground, he popped over Wojciech Szczesny's hand. That was a good stop from England's number one.
Well, Mesut Ozil used to do that all the time. He was at Arsenal, hit the ball into the ground, just pops up, and the goalkeepers are not expecting it. It's an unusual bounce off the turf. Normally goes and pops up high.
England need to wake up from their stomach up there, but it was the two best chances to beat Senegalese ones.
Absolutely. It's all stemming from the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game. A couple of occasions when it just looked a bit sloppy with the distribution from the back. Got away with it. Won't get away with it again and again.
Luke Shaw. This is Kane. I think it's traffic, but ball's still alive for England. Kane's got it back again, looking for Saka. Saka trying to get the wrong side of the defender, and Jakobs did just enough.
It's a good recovery from Jakobs. Saka got inside of it. Cardinal Civic, a full man letting the winger get inside of you into the box. It's a good play from Harry Kane as well.
Southgate pointed to Uruguay, pointed to Belgium, Germany, all going out of this tournament. The litany of upsets that we've seen. He wanted to avoid complacency against the Lions of Teranga.
Well, the word awkward was used pre-match to describe the opposition, and that's exactly what it is at the moment. A little bit awkward for England.
I think Koulibaly. His pass.
To see this, as I said, that's a difficult one to hit. It pops up off the ground like that. It's certainly a difficult one to say.
Oh my days. Apparently armed thugs have broken into London home of Raheem Sterling and carried out a major robbery. Relatives of Sterling were reportedly at home when the house was broken into. I hope everyone who was at this address, I hope they're fine and safe. Because boy, that's just a joke. How can these people want to be broken into Sterling's house like? People are just too envious of people for this. Honestly.
So don't do it. Just change it. Say, do you know what? We're going to hit the ball to Harry Kane. 5 minutes. Because Senegal are now pressing, knowing that it might get the ball in the last third. So don't give them that opportunity.
Okay. Let's get away with it again. An ambitious pass, which didn't work. Might get a second chance at that now. There's a option on that left-hand side in Luke Shaw, who's got room to run into here. Foden didn't get hold of it. Targi managed to squeeze it back out the shore. Bellingham. Sarah Walker having a right old tussle. And Sarah's emerged with it. It's been brought down by Conor Walker. It's going to be a free kick. Sarah wants more punishment than that.
You're looking to get away with it. I think he is going to get away with it. Very difficult. The wingers not past you to leave him alone. You have a little look up and see what the cover is. Walker's already wants to fight him again. Runs the risk of a yellow card. Luckily, he didn't get one.
Alan Cisse wants a yellow card, which is not forthcoming. Well, Karen Carney pointed out pre-match that Senegal's set pieces are pretty handy too. England will have to be on their guard.
So 7 minutes for Sterling.
Easily dealt with by Carl Walker. Savali. Mendy. Savali's continued his run. They're being watched by Declan Rice. Declan Rice encouraging his midfield players to go off and press. Diaz. Lee going on a run down on that right-hand side once again. Diaz has got beyond him.
It's too easy. Far too easy to play the ball into the edge of the box like that and play a little 1-2. The through ball was over here. Lucky again, England on the edge of their own penalty area.
It's been a draining first 38 minutes for England supporters. No damage has been done just yet. This is Kane. Bellingham's made a really intelligent run. Bursting, trying to get away from Gallagher. He's trying to get the
1-0 England. Bellingham and Jordan Henderson. 1-0 England, boy.
England lead in the last 16 of the World Cup. 5 goals to nil. Well, we said one of Harry Kane's biggest strengths is dropping short into midfield, getting the ball and creating things. But he has to have runners beyond. Bellingham that time decided to make a run. It was on. We were shouting, we were pointing from this position, giving him. And when he got it, Henderson, just watch Henderson's run. Now he goes. Can I get him? Massive gap for him. No one's going to catch him. And he slides it underneath the goalkeeper. Fantastic move. The first move they would have put together.
Well, in the last 16 in Russia, Jordan Henderson missed the penalty against Colombia, and he thought his world was coming crashing down around his ears. But 4 years later, he has put England on the right track. I think Gareth Southgate will be a relieved man.
Well, that's what he's in the team for. That's why Gareth Southgate plays him in that position. He plays a little bit higher. He gets in the box.
probably was a little bit of scepticism when Jordan Henderson's name was on the team sheet when he came off the bench against the USA, but Gareth Southgate often answers his critics.
Against USA, he went and played inside right for quite a bit of the time when he first came on, really high. Again, he's intelligent enough to watch the move develop ahead of him before he makes the run. When he knows that Gallagher's in a good position, he just strides into that space.
I'm going to change attack here. Jordan Pickford kicking long and Harry Kane right high up in opposition territory. He's going to run through the Saka. Kane's cut off. Saka trying to tease the ball through to Harry Kane.
Excellent.
And he just didn't quite manage to wrap his foot around it.
Good old-fashioned goal kick. Pull the ball down, don't give yourself back, just ping it out to Harry Kane. He's just behind him, leaning back. Saka doing what Saka does best, producing. Really difficult to put him around that one.
Still waiting for
It's
his
looking like
first
to
goal.
be the quarterfinal everyone
He's
wants.
scored 6 goals in his first 3 World Cup appearances for England. Harry Kane hasn't scored in any
Huh?
of the last 6 games of World Cups.
Yeah.
Here's Saka again.
What helps for that?
It's always going to be difficult to pick out someone who's 5'7.5".
Yeah, it's really kind
When you feed Saka,
of terrible
produces,
news.
just keep giving him the ball with a check. You know he is on that left foot. Just
People are so aimless.
Foden goes short and checks.
You can't respect it. Man said you're gonna rob, you're trying to rob the house while there's people in the house.
It's gone long when he's got the ball in his feet. Walker's run into Henderson. Kane's going to challenge that with Diallo. He went to give a free kick and changed his mind. It's kicked by Luke Shaw, who went that pass from Koulibaly. Shaw's gone on down the left-hand side, bursting into the box. Needs to get his cross across.
Excellent.
And Edouard Mendy did very well to come out and close the angle.
Just a little bit overhit the pass for him.
That's excellent because
Took the opportunity to close it down.
anyone in the family has sure.
It just keeps going. That touch there, just ahead of him a little bit.
Well, the alarm
Yeah,
clock has
but
gone off.
it's
I think they'll be
really
woken up now. Corner number 2 for England. They did create a chance for the first one.
Appreciate the views, everyone. Love for that.
Saka making sure there's no escape from Senegal. Knocks away. Here fighting with wire forward, hitting the throw.
Some of the changes come from quite easy to look and see how the difference between the closing down.
When you can say that.
Just drags it back to Henderson. All of a sudden now,
Not really.
Senegalese are looking and going, should I go? Should I go press? Do you know what? You might just hit it over. You don't want to turn around and have to run back. So they've just now in 2 lines.
There's 2
Got
lines.
long, bro.
I don't like that because that's more Liverpool links and more fuel that he'll probably go to Liverpool.
Celebrating
Look how he celebrated
an England goal.
with Henderson as well.
I think he's already scored this World Cup. He's got
Do you think that's where he will end
as
up?
well. Hard to believe when you hear him speak. He's only
Huh?
19 years of age.
I don't feel like he's gonna go to Madrid. Where's he gonna play? They got Chouameni and Camavinga.
Declan Rice. He's now.
He's meant to leave this summer coming,
In
isn't
the
it?
middle.
Now they're saying he's gonna leave this coming summer. So Modric, yeah, but Modric and Toni Kroos, you're still put them in your team for the Champions League.
Those green shirts running back towards their own goal.
Huh?
Because he can 100% be a starting midfielder for Real Madrid.
I'm not saying he couldn't, but I'm saying how regularly.
Obviously, that's competition, yeah. He's still young.
Phil Foden's delivery. Then towards the back post with Wyvers.
Obviously, just like Tchouaméni and Kalidou.
I'm winning the minus. Tchouaméni's probably starting more.
2 minutes only time at the end of the first half.
So he's got time for it.
In the context of this World Cup is relatively conservative.
He's more of a player like Tchouaméni, more than Kalidou.
Very long ball team now. Sometimes you've got to mix it up.
Yeah, he's very good. Tchouaméni is good.
They play different roles. Tchouaméni's got a role.
Plus, they have Valverde as well. Like. Huh? No, it's true. But when you already have like Vinicius and like, then you have Rodrigo, who they're most likely going to be starting a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like they have that, they can mix around the squad, but he knows that if he goes to Liverpool, he's starting every game. There's no question. Playing the best league in the world as well.
You can't. I guess Klopp dominates as well.
That's what I'm saying.
It makes sense.
And that's
he's a Liverpool midfielder. I can see it. He's a Liverpool midfielder.
That's why he's driving.
The way Liverpool play suits him.
Dancing forward. Trying to get the ball into the centre. Picked up by Cease. Bellingham's going to get there first, and England might be able to counter-attack here if they're quick. Bellingham. He's got space to float on the far side. Kane running through the centre. Kane's got a big chance here now. It's Harry Kane.
Game done. Game done. Game done. It's game done.
Well, you weren't going to keep Harry Kane up the score sheet for long. One step closer
Game
to
done.
becoming the greatest England scorer of all time. And one step
Game
closer to
over.
the World Cup quarterfinals.
It's really game over.
It's been a good 10 minutes for England. It's a change. Well, we've got a perfect view of here. Bird's eye view. Bellingham being brilliant. Shouting him to get it out to the left-hand side. Foden with a great run. He just took the midfield on and passed it when he was ready to pass it. He was perfect. And after this, as soon as he goes to Kane, you know this is going to happen. Brilliant move from England. And it is the last
Finished,
of the first half. And it is only half-time. But England are on the right path as they drop their way through to a French rendezvous.
England for us is going to be a game. Oh my days, I can't wait for that match. When is it going to be? What day is it? No.
I'll check.
Senegal did have two great chances before that. And there is a lot to talk about.
It's game over, man.
The king never
I'm ready.
and that's coming next. At the break, England 2, Senegal 0.
Oh, that'll be this on Saturday.
At what time?
7 o'clock.
Who's going to tell her the first half's going to be finished?
Oh, as well.
Alongside KFC delivery, sponsored ITV's coverage of the FIFA World Cup.
I explained to you my story.
It's a fresh start for all of us.
Just so beautifully made.
Exclusive new shows from the 8th of December. ITVS. Stream free.
I believe. If England beat France, for me, I think it was going. I feel like it's a time. Like it's coming.
There's no chance.
What if he created
I didn't rate England when they beat Germany. I was like, the German team is dead. They wanted to play England. He was on a similar level to at the time. They lost. England was on penalties. They didn't really get good that game. Scored a goal and then just sat back. The English France team.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Come on, guys.
Wait for you.
Go for what you turn.
Have you not seen my new phone yet? It literally falls off. I would never switch to Samsung. I got my phone. What? It literally falls off. See, I love my phone. I would never switch to Samsung.
All the things, man. This is Rap City. These man, it's the first half and it's basically game over. Senegal's defense is poor, man. Koulibaly can't be doing everything. Him and Mendy from them, man. Damn, man. Damn. Oh, man. You got no time for no copyright. We got 109 subscribers. Big up to all of my subscribers there. Big up.
But Nuggets fans, Sundays fans, come together with the McDelivery chicken combo for $15.99.
All the things of football. Sponsored by Google Pixel 7.
Well, for 35 minutes, that was quite wide from England's point of view. But then Jordan Henderson pops up with his third goal for England in his sixth major tournament. England were a team transformed. And with the last action of the half, Harry Kane smashes his side into a 2-0 lead, a long way back for Senegal. Now, and a completely transformed atmosphere on this platform and amongst all the England fans around the stadium.
Yeah, it was worrying for about 35 minutes. You know, I thought that, like we thought they would, they pressed us very well. We didn't have too much movement, too many options in the midfield for the defenders. And we made mistakes, and we're very fortunate. Jordan Pickford made a great save, and we stayed in the game. But like what we done was we got runners moving. They didn't get quite as tight as they could, but that's the touch there from Phil Foden. And then once we get into this situation, Jude Bellingham, Jude the Truth Bellingham, gets in there, and when he squares that.
That's a Jude the Truth, man.
Oh, it's the truth, bro.
Brilliant goal.
It's the truth.
That's exactly what you need from a midfielder when it's a bit tight or whatever. And
What do you mean,
you need a
Jude?
midfielder to put football's
Oh,
running
he
in.
is that
You need a
guy,
midfielder to put run ahead of the ball and produce a bit of magic at the end. Brilliant.
Once he
And I
leaves
said to you
Jordan,
before the game,
it
would
is
Harry Kane be worried about not
everything he
scoring?
goes.
And you went, I think he's going to score.
Everett knows.
The man is a leader.
Two bits of brilliance, really.
Amazing midfielder. Both ends of the floor.
Fantastic. And again, did nothing great, but this is what you want from a midfielder. Brilliant.
powerful, strong anticipation, strong, and then can he just up the end right foot and laid it off with length, forward and brilliant, a little bit of lopsided deflection, and game over. Brought in.
Where's
Great
game
chance he
over?
wanted again. He probably looked sluggish even in this half. But once he got that chance, I bet he could believe it. One on one with the goalkeeper, never in danger of his missing it. Never.
I don't think he's sluggish there. I think that he's actually
How does many
really
think
battled
he's
with some
going
of
to
them,
go
right?
to the
And you know,
opponents?
that's what we want from him. Once he gets into that situation, we know he's going to score.
Gareth,
I think he only
I'm not making you out to be Mr. Grinch, I'm making you out to be Mr. Realistic about England's defending in that first half hour.
Well, defending came from probably being slow on the ball at the back and getting caught and giving it away in poor areas, but a lack of movement in front, having a little bit worried about our midfield just generally through the tournament, although they've just got and looks like it was in a brilliant position, but I think they're straight passes from full back to winger that happened numerous occasions. So you France, and you're looking to play against England potentially on Saturday if England go through. That's a long way to go yet. You're thinking that there is opportunity because Harry Maguire gives it away here, and then they get caught out. There's 3 big chances that Senegal have had. They'll be really, really ruined those missed chances at half time. They should have been 1-0 up.
at least.
You know, this one here, well done Jordan Pickford, he comes out, and on this one he does really well. But England have been
It's
slow.
far too easy, Gary.
Yeah.
It's just a little ball down the side of John
Look,
Stones.
we've been really slow on the ball. It's been something that's happened a pattern in each of the first 3 games. This is a really good save. Pickford does really, really well for England. He grows for England. And he's kept his team in the game. For England, no, it's just about concentration. Sometimes defenders score to Maguire. Some defenders get bored. They get bored, they try stuff that's not on. They've got the game won now. Not silly. It's all about concentration. About particularly 2 second halves.
England halfway to a weekend meeting with France. There's still work to do after the break, but they are soon to the good. And the goal celebrated all round England. This is the scene in Manchester after Jordan Henderson's goal, and likewise up here on our all of the outbreaks. And then Harry Kane with his second on the stroke on half time. A long way back for the African champions here. Second 45 to come in a couple of moments' time.
He's going to miss the second half. Oh, so is he. And that's why KFC Delivery sponsors ITV's coverage.
Appreciate the views, people down in Senegal. England, second half is due to start. England are 2-0 up. Jude Bellingham had been running this match. It wasn't thanks to him picking out the right pass at the right time. England want to be 2 goals up. So big up Jude. Big him up. Senegal, looks like they're going to be going out. Koulibaly and Edouard Mendy, Chelsea's own. Doesn't look like they're going to be going further, but who knows? Second half could be full of surprises. You never know. Senegal could have and probably should have scored in the first half, but yeah, they didn't capitalize on their chances. Maybe it's the reason why they missed money so much. Because if he had them chances, probably would have been goals. So gonna have to wait and see. But hopefully Senegal can probably get a goal, just make the game a little bit more interesting, or maybe just waiting to see England go through, and then the winner of this will play France, and it's gonna be a tasty fixture. France versus England on Saturday, you know. Tasty fixture. As it stands, that's what the quarterfinal is gonna be. So we have to wait and see where that goes. But yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting.
Be a bad time for the broadband to go down. Don't worry, Vodafone full fibre broadband is up to 5 times more reliable than standard. You just switch to Vodafone. Switch and save £200 on average versus BT. What does the army of the future look like? It looks like you. Technology will help us do incredible things, but nothing can do what a soldier can do.
The game's not over yet.
We have everything to change this game. We have the will, the desire for better, the heart, and the inspiration. When we stand united for a better tomorrow, we can
See, that's what Steven Gerrard does in his spare time to see the best of his job.
goal of the
Man,
century.
narrated this.
Come on, get your money on, not your family.
He gets money even if he doesn't coach. Man. What does this stuff?
Against Senegal, we're going 3 changes at half-time. Harry Edouard right on the stroke of half-time. That's meant that Cisse, the manager of Senegal, is going to bring on 2 midfielders and a striker, Mendy as well. Feels like he's going for both. I suppose he's got 2 in, really, in that sense.
When he does, just need 2 goals.
The half-time team for like 10 minutes or something.
35 minutes, he's got to do something, and that looks
Maybe
like a
10
bit
or
of a change
15.
with 3 players coming on.
They've got to take a huge gamble though to shooting the goal for goal. We go back to it. Concentration.
Imagine even better than
You
me.
can pick them off. And the more positive.
Imagine even better
I
than me.
think just now that you have concentration, you can afford to get behind the ball. We can counter attack on them. They'll have to get
I wouldn't
desperate at some
mind.
point. If anything, he's not conceded the goal in the first 5-7 minutes of the second half.
And what about Jude Bellingham? Is he the one with Rice and Henderson in there with that licence to get a bit further
He
forward?
was absolutely incredible in that half. Even the first 10-15 minutes, he was the one that was hunting people down. The brilliant performance. He's so young, yet he's got real quality. The composure he's shown in that last third as well. Just absolutely fantastic.
He's going to be a superstar, that kid. We keep saying the one word we use, but maturity. He plays like he's played 100 times for England. Fantastic performance.
This is a lovely position for England to be in. His score says they can afford to play on the break.
And what we've shown there is the quality that we've got. We're talking about Phil Foden as the real deal. We see Jude Bellingham the real deal. Second, we are now in a situation where we now just got to close this out, manage this right.
Okay, let's see what happens in the second half then as we rejoin Lee Dixon and Sam Matterface.
Well, there is Pat Gay, joined by Bamba Dieng and Pat Sarr. 3 replacements for Pathé East, Mendy and Diatta at the start of the second half. England and Senegal have never met before. So much shared history between the nations, so many shared players. Mane, Salah, Diao, they're the Liverpool, Portsmouth, Happy Cisse, the wonder goal for Newcastle. Denver Bar had his moments. Patrick Vieira played for France but was born in Senegal. How do Senegal try to wrestle back some control in this game, Lee Dixon?
Well, as he said, a good 35 minutes in the first half. Well, that has broken their hearts, that end to that first half from England. They've got to regroup. I'm sure they've had a little chat together at half time and fresh legs on. From England's point of view, just do your job. If that's the case, you do your job up to about 8 out of 10. There's no problem in this game. As Gary said, you do not give anything away in the first 10 or 15 minutes.
Alex Cisse has been at the job for 7 years. He's very experienced. He understands this group. He's the under 23 he's manager for 2 years before getting the head coach's job. He's the captain that led them to the quarterfinals in 2002. Played for Steve Bruce and Harry Redknapp, Birmingham and Portsmouth. He's an infectious character. Now he's got to plot a way back into this game.
I think sometimes there's a football suffering about having the ball short all the time. I think that first half proved that there's different ways of playing the game. If you're under a certain amount of pressure, change the way you play, and just give yourself a little bit of a breather. And we got 2 goals from that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Let's not pretend that they are anything like Manchester City, but Manchester City occasionally with Edison will go straight up to Erling Haaland. Edison's got an assist already this season for doing just that. It is a tactic that even the best use.
I played long football for Arsenal with the group Joe for years.
You've got the medals to prove it though, haven't you?
Listen, I'm not saying that that's the way to play football. It's the comparison between the first 30 minutes and the last 15 minutes was noticeable.
Horses. Gallagher. Wire. The ball out towards Bukayo Saka. It's a great header that from Jakobs, and Henderson is in again. Trying to tee it up on the edge of the box, and the England cavalry weren't there quick enough.
Oh, well, everything was wrong. Pretty played on. Again, Henderson. Bellingham was brilliant in that first half, but Henderson's closed it down and his willingness to make runs was fantastic.
Yeah, Julian.
Bellingham again.
They're trying to flip the
Getting the Senegalese back line.
Oh, you got flex on the mind.
To hold off Tottenham Hotspur.
Talking about flexing, you see Kunde earlier. You see Kunde? France flexing. How's man playing big match with Jordan? Man's shitting on that. He's killing me.
Big man from that's very hidden.
Man, see it from before they took it off of him. Though. I remember when he ran before the 20 minutes prior. I think it's also this guy's flexing. Man. Only for them to find out. Oh, it took them 40 minutes to find out that man had Julian. How could you not spot that before?
Now Bellingham's got it back again. Koulibaly has to take emergency action.
Hold on, Koulibaly.
Mendy. Space on this near side for Samalay. Decent looking cross, which is just behind. Dieng comes back to the edge of the box, and Ramsar's effort is a couple of inches away from troubling Jordan Pickford.
Well, it's happened to be going on. So I'm sorry, because he just got a little bit wide. No idea. Savali's got behind him. Luke Shaw should be shouting at him. You can see everything Luke Shaw, the position he's in. Shout to Foden. Let's watch the inside ball.
Messed up like a Walker on the far touchline. Sterling has spotted that.
Henderson has scored more goals in the knockout stages.
What? Harry Kane.
He scored more goals in the knockout stages.
Yeah, because Rooney never scored in knockout stages. Rooney never scored in knockout stages. He only ever scored one goal in a World Cup, which is therefore the group stage.
First woman to referee a championship match in professional men's sport in North America.
Oh, my man probably has a lot more. How many goals in the knockout stages does Henderson have more than a lot of other English people? And I swear, ever since like the 02 or something, they've always the furthest they've ever got to like the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Ever since 2002, the first they've ever got in the World Cup, they were not bad. They got the semi-final before. So they barred up one, isn't it?
Gareth Southgate echoed in his press conference yesterday. We will need them all. Some are better finishers than starters, and it's a squad game now, more than ever. It may well be that one or more of those comes on, and that's an impact on this game. They're capable.
What haps that you got Grealish's ones, PTG going on? Oh,
Even his cards get you written off. Right.
like it's 182k.
Saka. Foden. Beauty of having that 2-goal lead is that England don't have to force it, but they can't afford to get caught on the ball like that.
Appreciate the views, everyone. After that, big up to my 190 subscribers. Them, big man up.
The ball was imprecise.
Not getting carried away with himself. I'm starting to think about the France game. Is that wrong?
Don't think about it at least for another 40 minutes here. Plenty of time to dwell on that. We watched the game earlier on and we were full of admiration for the way they zipped the ball around at speed and the impact that Mbappe had. Gareth Southgate won't be formulating plans for that just yet. He knows he's got to get through this first. Okay, Declan Rice has made an intelligent run. Saka, driven a bit wide. Thinks it's a good clip on the way through, but it's going to be a goal kick.
Really good for that man there for Rice, just sticking his bullet, throws it down, continues he brought it. A little bit disappointed he didn't get it back to Harry Kane.
Young class, last. Everybody was ugly.
This field, when you see things happening on the pitch, it's hard to stand so quick. If you made that mistake against the French, then we might be in a spot of honour. So that's where I went to in my mind.
I think over 54 minutes that we've had so far, you probably had that ball a few times. You do raise your game though, don't you, when you're playing against different opposition, and they'll be well aware that that first 30 minutes or so is not the requisite level.
There needs some calories down there. Non-stop. It's a non-stop dance. Incredible.
Everything lead of the drum. It's relented for a minute. They stormed into the stadium a couple of hours before kick-off. They do provide vibrant atmosphere. Feels a little bit more like a carnival than an event, doesn't it, when Senegalese are in town. Okay. Try to ensure that they don't have any chance of staying in town. Henderson is just lurking with intent.
How do you say you've actually nightmare for centre-backs to play against when he goes into that deep goal? Because you don't want to leave his space. You feel safe when you've got green shirts around you. When he goes short, like he is now, turns and he's kicking any pass he wants, probably England's equally best passer.
And he's shot Mendy. Mendy has found that very difficult to handle. That was almost an embarrassing moment for the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Look how much time he's got. He turns, he vaults with the ball, and goes through the legs of one of the defenders, but he nearly fluffed his lines there.
There was a bit of movement on it, wasn't there?
They very rarely go straight, so
something that Kieran Trippier was talking about actually over the last couple of days, was these balls are a little bit lighter than what England players have been used to playing with in the Premier League.
I said the balls are a lot more lighter.
That's good from England again. Okay, I thought he was going to get support from the left-hand side. Ran into the spot of Bobber, but Foden has managed to get through. Here is Saka.
You know,
And the tournament's top scorers go up another year. It's another World Cup goal for Arsenal's Bukayo Saka. 3 at the tournament, and 3 goals for England now on the night. And that should be a place in the last 8. Well, bring on the French.
game gone, boy.
Just watch this. He knows he's coming. And he just leans his head into it. And he just rides it. And then this touch from Saka is onside. Watch this. Just a little dink. He knows Mendy's going down. And he knows he has to get something on it. Just to lift it off the turf. It's brilliant.
Why? It's peak.
Right, he's going to love that one.
Well, there's a good few million at home that like that too. And I think Gareth Southgate was pretty pleased. The England contingent behind the goal celebrate their latest success. And as Gareth Southgate made the right call by including him again.
I don't think he was ever going to leave him. I think his consistency for Arsenal, his consistency for England. He's a super kid as well, got great attitude.
Ball from the side, from the car
Really
soccer.
nice human being. An absolute proper footballer.
He's damn clever as well. His A-level grades are impeccable. Walker. Chance to cross, which is punched out over on the far side, and full force of that was felt by Jakobs.
They cannot be with Harry Kane's movement. He just goes from one place into another. The midfield players don't even look around. He just stands there, quiet as a mouse, waiting to the ball, and then just turns and then just pings it wherever he wants.
Towards Kane, it's headed away by Deer. Salali. It's tripped out by Jude Bellingham here.
I like this ref. It's good. He has words with players, he walks off, he has a little chat with them. He's kept his yellow card in his pocket. Seen them, you know.
Well, that's been a facet of England's tournament so far, isn't it? They haven't picked up a single yellow card yet. Bearing in mind they get short top after the quarterfinals, that's particularly impressive and something that is quite useful for Gareth Southgate. It means you don't lose any personnel. Forced it to change in personnel, which is a good thing to have, especially with England with their issue with Ben White. Raheem Sterling numbers already reduced. I missed 1 or 2 for the last half an hour of this game. Dean. Innocent stuff there. Nice. Kane. Oh, see you later. Here's Foden.
Oh god.
Sure, Gareth Southgate, Lee will have in the back of his mind the end to the Iran game, which made him very grumpy man. When England conceded 2 late goals in that match after just switching off a little bit at the back. Won't want to do that the last half an hour or so here.
Hopefully, John Stones and Aaron Maguire are having a little chat with everybody around him. Comes from that department. Keeping everybody focused, let the front boys get on with it. Nice and compact. Experienced back four, that is. They go in there behind that finish. Yes, you deserve a kiss.
This player of the year last season. The runners with more assists in the Premier League. Benazar doesn't want to be replaced despite the injury. He seems to have picked up. He says he's okay. Jack Grealish is coming on for England, and Marcus Rashford is also about to emerge. Probably feeling a little bit hard up by
They're taking Saka and Foden most likely then, isn't it?
Here's Dia. San's given it straight to Bukayo Saka. This is Henderson. Kane wants it played forward. Foden has made a brilliant run on the England left. Back towards Saka. That looks a little bit uncomfortable from Jordan Henderson, who's gone down.
Fine with his substitution. I said this was coming on.
Sort of pumped game. They knock knees. He's a hardy soul.
Got me left and me right mixed up.
Definitely taking them to left.
Counts to us all now. Bukayo Saka is done for the night. Another significant contribution for England. 3 goals, 3 games of the World Cup. Phil Foden is off too. And Marcus Rashford and Jack Grealish are on. Marcus Rashford, who scored the 3rd fastest goal on a World Cup substitute versus Iran, wins his 50th England cap time.
Congratulations.
Rashford won his 50th England cap tonight.
Played well. Foden and Saka. Got the opportunity to get some of the players they'll run out minutes under their belt and all of that. More goals possibly.
Shot to Walker again. Maguire is hanging around the back. Koulibaly charge. Pushing from Maguire. Sure. Marcus Rashford. Rice was engaged in midfield with a robust tackle from Raheem Mendy.
Wow.
Most nights at the World Cup, the England players are sat together in their training base to watch the matches on a big screen collectively, all together in a group rather than sitting in their rooms playing on their games consoles. There is a unity about them, a stronger bond than even they managed at the Euros. The message is coming out of the cameras that this is a very happy club of players. Jean-Marie Maguire was very happy with the challenge, and those ones certainly aren't very happy at the moment. Happy, and they will be happy with their scoreline: 6-2, 0-0, 3-0, and currently 3-0. That's 12 goals at the World Cup finals, which equals the most they've managed in a World Cup finals tournament in Russia 4 years ago. Still behind here. Lee's ball was one that just unsettled that England back line. Interesting to know whether the players on the pitch in that first half said something about it to get a bit longer, or it came from the bench. Maybe Gallagher to ask Gallagher after the game. Because that self-organisation on the pitch is so important. You can make decisions like that. Dieng. Distance. And Saar was well thought by Henderson. Diallo. This is Mendy.
City.
See much of the ball as Baylor Saar. Can score from distance. He once scored earlier in the campaign inside his own half for Watford against West Bromwich Albion. It's perfect anything for him though, because he ended up missing a penalty in that game too. Stink has gone out of the press from Senegal. England should be very comfortable in this position. So we'll touch out to Rashford. Henderson. Tries to get it round the corner, but run into Diallo. Lots been made about the accommodation out here in Qatar, but England has settled into their camp at Sugawakra rather nicely. They were welcomed by a group of Indian expats singing "It's Coming Home" when they arrived. They've been allowed to walk around and go out for coffee. And despite one or two of them being frightened of him initially, they did adopt a cat, which they called Dave. After Dave C. I would have thought so. It's quite funny because he does foster cats. You didn't know that, did you? Him and his wife, Frankie. Squeezing it through to Declan Rice, who draws a challenge and wins an England free kick. Yeah, it's important now. 20 minutes to go, that England keep the ball moving so that time to tackle doesn't happen. Don't let him get close to you. Changing coming. Kamara Jujui, who used to grace the turf at Ashton Gate. He's now a goal scorer at this World Cup. Scored against Qatar, replaces Dia. Bristol City player. Scored 51 goals in 4 seasons with Bristol City. So only just fitting in after missing the start to the season. I'm sure that Dia is thinking, what would have happened if that early chance had gone in? It's worth noting that, despite the scoreline looking very healthy now, it wasn't always the case. Senegal did have 2 great chances before England took the lead.
The thing is, you're a World Cup, you're going to get under pressure from any team. Full of internationals, you're going to get some pressure. You might look at times, they don't have tonight, that first half an hour weren't great. We create an awful lot of chances. Senegal will manage the game since then perfectly well. Because they will be scored 3 goals.
The pedigree of the Senegalese team was abundantly clear for everyone. They were the African country with the highest number of players in Europe's top 5 leagues last season. Those who passes track for Leicester City has just been fouled.
Bro. Can Senegal at least get a goal? Ever since the first goal, it's just been dry up in the players. It's been dry. They know they're not winning. It doesn't mean you can't try and get a goal. Come on, man. Like,
It's an opportunity for Tottenham Hotspur's backside.
you said only if they had money.
Already going across. Where his post is.
At least, what? So the 175 was already in place. We got Argentina versus Netherlands, a quarterfinal, and then we have England versus Senegal and France versus England versus France. So yeah, so there's 2 more. Tomorrow it's Morocco, Croatia, and France. No, it's Croatia versus Japan actually.
Their abundance of talent. Back to Calvin Phillips also coming on. Support for England as well as the ability to get it's in relation to Calvin Phillips who were relied upon so much during the European Championship campaign.
Yeah, only if.
Part of it when you come on. Well, it was found, but they're also.
And we're gonna be rebuilding midfield in the summer because it's looking likely that Kante is gonna leave for free, which is dead. But what can we do in it? Are we really gonna extend his contract and give him the same amount or even more?
I'm not gonna cry.
I appreciate the like. Whoever liked the video, appreciate that as well.
Yes. Being available is the most important thing to me, regardless of your skill thing. If you're not available, you're injured for how long, fam?
He hasn't played. He hasn't played since the second game of the season against Tottenham in the Premier League, and he ain't meant to be back until February. Like that's damn near August, touching September, so then September, October, November, December, January. 6 months would have been out for. Yes, me. And Money Mace. Money. Stone's coming off as well, saying that my boy Money. Mace.
Eric Dyer is coming on to replace John Stones.
dying.
Last 16
Huh?
minutes,
Flipping towards.
got through.
Yeah, it's a joke.
A big part of what they produced tonight.
The backhand would have been so much more solid.
Another high-level contribution to what looks like being an England win. I'm going to stick my neck out and say we're going to win this one.
These men, honestly, if they beat France, then this has to deep it. They're running after this year. They're gonna play the win. They're gonna play France, and then they play the winner of, I believe it's the Portugal versus Croatia or Morocco game. One of them. So if they play Portugal and they play France and play Portugal, then the final face Brazil or Argentina and beat them, then damn. Then damn. That's something you can't deny. If they win the World Cup. People would have said in the last one, look at their run into the final. This is their run. Their run.
But they actually have to go through another team that is basically
Better than
the
them.
defending champions. They're playing with the defending champions. So that if you beat them, you'll have so much more effect to this team. That's the kind of game I see going Pence as well.
Huh?
That's the kind of game I see going Pence as well. You know how it gets around the Pence, man. Just eliminate without Pence.
Those nicknames started to catch on since we've been out here. Have you heard it yet? Cool. The Barnsley Beckenbauer. Ouch.
Yeah, I can't lie. Daniel's haircut would him look like a new person. Bro.
Well, you need to tell him about the sponge shots, man.
Yeah, I ain't seen a sponge
You need to
with
tell him about
it.
the sponge shots.
Teammates on the left and the right, and I think it just made a difference.
I need to change my
That's what he normally, but that's what he always does though. He'll he'll have it long for a bare time. Then in like December he'll cut it off. I swear he did the same thing like last year or the year before. They just let his hair grow again.
Watching the stay warm. What the season?
This is Jack Grealish.
I'm watching my sugar.
Henderson sweeping ball forward in the face of Rashford, sent it towards Kane.
So,
He was stretching. He was stretching like Gallagher in '96. It's given away again by Senegal. Rashford signing to Ronnie Jacobs. It's intelligent to keep hold of the ball and dragging them up the pitch a bit, keeping in possession.
The intelligence about that cross as well, because he got it down to a cross position really quick, because he knew that Harry Kane was ahead of his defender. Quicker defender, just a little bit further.
Ball from Dieng. Dieng, who very close to Jack Grealish.
Need really to let the play get that tight to keep the ball moving. That's a cross, and it's inches away.
Well, there is a huge amount of love being given to Jordan Henderson as he departs the field. Substituted to be replaced by Calvin Phillips.
yeah.
A terrific performance from the Liverpool captain. scored the opening goal for England and set them on their way to the last leg of this World Cup. Grealish. Maybe to Koulibaly. Senegal. So with Ismail Sarr, sees the ball sail out for a throwing over on that far side, or is it going to be a free kick? I think eventually the referee is going to give a free kick. He's complaining about the award of it. Trying to cause the others some problems. Here he is again. Heavy touch which didn't quite sneak through to Kane. No one wants to get ahead of themselves, but when it comes to contenders for big honours, usually the ones with big squads end up being the ones that go deepest into these tournaments. England have certainly got a huge amount of squad depth, haven't they?
Give me a few more minutes before I start talking about the French game. I'm really looking forward to that match against Walker.
Walker and back. Walker's got done up though.
We've seen it already when PSG played Man City last year.
Yeah, but right now he don't like football.
With Walker.
It's not like a injury, isn't it? He's not fit. He's ready for it.
It's only one way to find out, man.
Trippier, definitely.
He ain't ready for that.
Finished. No time for that.
Senegal, and Yacoubs is off. For the Ballatore, he's been suffering with a bit of an injury. Probably would be the first choice left back at this tournament had he not picked up an injury. He plays for AC Milan in Serie A. So he's probably a surprise starter for the last couple of matches.
He's playing for Senegal then.
A very good World Cup.
Even with easily the better team than not even a competition. The first half actually was, but even then they were 2-0 down by the end of the first half.
To wander into French territory now, bearing in mind there's just 5 minutes to go. Do you think that a back three will be under consideration by the time we get to Saturday night?
Maybe back 6.
No,
I'm sure Gallagher takes a huge amount of time to go through tapes and watch France defensively. Is something that he's got the adaptability to do that. I think certainly it might help from a defensive point of view with back-to-man on the back as far as a wing-back's concerned, pushing up on it. But you've got to think about it's not just a one-man team. You've got to have a shape as well that you can go and win a game. So that's why they're paying the big bucks. You've got to work all out.
Grealish, Kane, wants to keep going. It's cleared away by Senegal. That's a bit of unnecessary retribution from Mason Mount. Samuel sent it away by Harry Maguire. travel a long way. I think it's going to be a Senegalese corner.
Give Senegal a bit of ball.
It's a decent looking cross. Pickford comes to claim. Right towards that side of the first. For the hero for Everton.
Yeah. If you're interested, Dave Seaver's just sent me an emoji cat on my phone.
He adopted that as well. Phillips. He's the cat that's got the green.
Yeah, I've been really, really pleased with his performance. No real injuries or anything. He's not here and there, but it's about 30 minutes. The first 30 minutes have been a good hour for England, to say the least. Game management in the second half, most of it.
It's record against African sides, still unblemished, still yet to lose.
Who's still yet to use?
Influence is not over at this World Cup. Morocco still to play Spain. We'll live with us a little bit later in the week. Here is
Are you
Somali.
sure?
Just came through to dig in on the edge of the area. They're queuing
Yo,
up to hit
dumb.
it. Particularly good here.
Man allowed him just to wait. Man, like, that's dumb mistake. And look at what the other player does. Man didn't even make it clear. Oh, I'm getting close to it. The man just takes a shot. Man, oh man.
Dreams.
Straight with Harry Kane. Son. I think was asked about him in the pre-match press conference yesterday. They've added something to the night, haven't they? Even if it was just to wind up on the key.
Roy still got his headphone.
Just the 4 minutes of added time at the end of the 90. The men work in a fourth goal. Harry Kane, lurking. Grealish, Shaw. Kane wanders into the centre. Rashford is coming in at the far post. It's the side netting.
Excellent.
Look that cross though, sure. So many pullback crosses these days, but one thing just to the far post, just a little bit over him, but Rashford doing his best.
Well, England have only conceded 2 goals at this tournament so far. It was in the last few minutes of the game with Iran when they'd switched off. Tournament campaigns have been built on solid defence. That defence, I'm sure, will be tested with a lot more vigour in the game next Saturday against France. It's good to go into that match after 3 straight clean sheets. conceding a free kick, which is not necessary, really.
Kick the bottom of the studs like that.
There's 2 minutes to go. Conceding this late is not something that England will want.
He certainly won't be happy.
It's his 49th cap tonight. His 50th looks like it's going to come in the World Cup quarter-final.
That's it looks like.
Really playing the role of
There's
prime
2 minutes
minister.
left, he's the 3 goals down. He's definitely going to have his 50th appearance in the next game.
It's de-activated it straight into the
All
wall.
right. You'd be like, oh, it looks like if he plays in his 50th appearance, it looks like he's going to play in the quarterfinals. Looks like. It is going to happen, though. Who concedes 3 goals in 2 minutes? All team.
It's a Senegalese corner. 3rd minute of stoppage time. The kick has just come out, giving a rather harsh warning to those in front of him. Outside the second. Okay, just fumbling away. Grealish couldn't quite hold on to it. Rashford might nip in here. Senegal get a little bit lucky because Mendy just got there. After topping their group at a World Cup for the first time since 2006, England are about to win a knockout game at 3 successive major tournaments. For the first time in their history,
First time in the history here like this. They're breaking new ground.
everybody's looking for the full-time whistle now.
This will be the 4th tournament in a row they win a game in the knockout stage. Never have they done that before for 3 major tournaments. 4.
So who got England or France?
Harry Maguire deals
Huh?
with it.
So who got England or France?
France. Let's asking a silly question right there.
Grealish trying to do a little bit of defending. Referee calls time. He's done it again. Gareth Southgate stands steadfast and looks headlong into another criticism. But this is a proper knockout game, and he hasn't lost one yet in 90 minutes. It wasn't always like this, you know, but it's something we are pretty.
Let's ask ourselves a question here. If this was 2018 and England played France in the World Cup final, what would that score would have been if France slapped Croatia 4-2 and Croatia, the same team that beat England, came from behind to beat England as well? You man would be finished.
England set up a seismic quarter-final with France next Saturday. We'll be there. We hope you
Why people?
It's finished.
Yeah.
3-3.
Now, obviously, England are through to the knockouts. Not through to the knockouts, but for the round, for the last 8 quarterfinals of the World Cup. And realistically, got big up all the Englishmen there. Obviously, Mason Mount came on at the last minute for the last 10 or 15 minutes from a Chelsea perspective. But other than that, Koulibaly and Edouard Mendy, Senegal, they got knocked out. The game was wrapped up from like the 57th minute. So, yeah, man. Not a great display from Senegal, but overall, Koulibaly had a good World Cup. Edouard Mendy, he could have done better, but nonetheless, big you guys up for not just representing Senegal, but representing Chelsea at the World Cup as well. Big you man up. Now you can come back to Cobham and maybe even meet up the team in Dubai, because she said going out for some warm weather training, so you might even do that. So at the end of the day, we can come back to Chelsea, get more familiar with Potter's philosophy, so that when we come back on the 27th for Bournemouth, the team can be much better. So yeah, man, big you guys up. Thank you to everyone who joined me in this watch along. Appreciate the likes, the votes on the poll. Let's see how many people voted, and let's see who people voted for. And the poll, and then bon voyage. We had 3 votes. So it come like 2 people voted for Senegal, 1 person voted for England. So the person I voted for England, big you up. They won today. But as always, you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. From CFC Race Blue, catch you guys on the next watch along tomorrow when Spain play Japan and Croatia play. Who's Croatia play? My fault. Croatia playing Japan and Brazil versus South Korea. That's it. So yeah, join me for them tomorrow. But you guys up. Catch you on the next video. CFC Race Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Alright. That is the end of the stream. How many views do we get?